Okay, guys, here we go. My boy Marius is a little bit late, but he's coming very soon. So I thought I would just start without him. But yeah, anyways, since Marius is not here, I have no idea what to talk about. He's normally the guy who find the topics and stuff, but we are lucky because there's one very clear topic to discuss. So just a recent WAF event that's which went pretty well for me. Still recovering a little bit. Almost got sick afterwards, so I hope I can feel better soon. But yeah, everyone is very welcome to come up with all the questions, and we will try to just to discuss the championship a little bit. Mario here is saying that what a war you gave at Worlds, a great war. And yeah, thank you, Mario. Thank you a lot. The left-hand matches were really quite tough, I have to say. Took me by surprise a little bit. Like I didn't expect the opponents to be at that kind of level, because for quite a while I'm already fighting with the best guys in the world, and I thought that I can understand. I have a pretty good understanding about the level, but I was still surprised. Yeah, the right-hand fight of Yusuf. I did not face him during eliminations. During his first fight, he met. Maybe I can even show it here. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, take a look at this. Why is it so blurry? Weird. But anyways, Yusuf met this Georgian guy, Alexei Zavarashvili. I think that was the first match we had. And Yusuf got stuck a little bit in the hook. The Georgian guy is really good in the hook. And I think Yusuf just decided to...
What's up?
Hi, Marius.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
No, it's fine. I was just discussing this match between Yusuf and the Georgian guy.
Oh, yeah.
Where they met very early on. I think maybe that was the first fight they had. And,
was it the first
Yusuf,
one?
I think it was the first one. And Yusuf, at the end, he couldn't really pin it, decided to let it go.
Okay.
So that's why you see someone was asking about me meeting Yusuf in the eliminations, but no, I didn't meet him. He had that one loss, and then he came back right to the finals.
Yeah.
What about you, Morris? How are you?
Good. I had to eat quick, so my stomach is not too heavy, but it's fine. Other than that, I'm pretty good.
How could you forget our stream?
Yeah, and I know, because we didn't do it last week, right? That's why.
Yeah.
So I got a bit out of the loop, and now...
Right.
Now let's get back into it, right?
Yeah, let's get back into it. But yeah, so I guess we will talk a little bit about the WAF event, which was pretty cool.
And also we need to cover East West, right? Like, because we didn't do that last week, so...
And we also made some predictions for it. Now we can find out who was right, who was wrong.
Yeah. You thought you think you have one more or something than me, right?
I feel like I was more correct, but we will find out. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Let me just quickly look at the comments.
Hello, Mario.
Also, the Armwrestling Television here is saying that Yusuf lost like kind of a one on fouls, but maybe I can comment that yeah, it was on fouls, but at the end, Yusuf,
Wouldn't have mattered, yeah.
yeah, I think I was able to hold him long enough, and he was fading like crazy by the end, so I knew that it was done basically.
Yeah.
Maybe it didn't look like it, but he was like really. It's funny how he's super strong, but just for a very short moment, and then fades away super quickly. So,
Okay,
but yeah,
yeah.
but he was really strong. He did scare me a little bit, and then I think I also made some kind of setup mistake, or maybe the initiation mistake. So I was trapped a little bit. I have to say so.
Yeah. But you did get like get it to the. Didn't you get it to your side at the end, right? Like,
At first, yeah, I get it to my side. Then I had to hold defend a little bit, and
yeah.
then I started to bring it back to my
Right,
side.
right. It's interesting. Yusuf was. Is this his first time he's going up to 70? I feel like he was doing 65 before, right?
Yeah, good question. Not sure. Maybe he tried it before at some Europeans, or something, but also he's normally. I think he's walking. Sometimes he's bigger than me, most likely. He's just
Dropping a lot of
dropping a
weight.
lot of weight. Yeah, Engin Jersey style, I guess.
And guitars. Oh yeah, he does some crazy cuts, right? Like what?
Yeah.
What did he cut like for that? He made 65 or something, right? At some point.
Yeah, at some point he was like walking around like 90 something and then dropped down to 65.
Bro, like,
That's pretty crazy.
yeah, that's serious.
But it
Very
also paid
serious.
off. I remember he won that
Right.
class.
Really convincingly, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Alexis actually won.
Like in a real match or
Wait a second. Are we talking about
yeah, he must be that guy. Must be the Georgian
this
jiu-jitsu.
Alexei?
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, the guy is good. Really good hook.
Right. Yeah, he looked really strong in those practice videos from Arm Factory as well, right? Like,
Um,
did you see those? You saw some of them, right?
I don't think I have seen those,
Oh,
but I have seen him enough. Yeah, he is always doing well. Also at Europeans.
yeah.
How much weaker am I at 70 kilo compared to 75 or 78 body weight? Hard to tell.
Right. Like you don't do
Um,
weights or anything, right? So it's hard to measure in that way.
but I would guess that I'm close to this being the same. If everything goes well, if I don't get sick, if I rehydrate well, which I normally do now. So, but also in some of the matches, I felt a little bit weird. I have to admit. For example, the match with Yusuf or the match with the Armenian guy on the left. I also felt like I got weaker very quickly during the match. So
Yeah, but
everything
they
was really hanging on the joints at the end. The muscle somehow
but
gave up very
but,
quickly.
but also those guys were like the top competition, right? Like those guys were the most difficult.
Yeah. So maybe
So it
they were
makes sense.
simply just very strong.
Yeah.
Mm. So yeah, didn't feel bad. This time felt okay until I got a little bit sick. But
Yeah, you probably don't lose too much from 75 to 70, right? Because you rehydrate up, but from 78 to 70, there's probably some difference, I would guess.
right. It's funny how I'm still like at 74 now, not or even.
You're not bouncing
But
back?
I guess I was just a bit sick now the past couple of days.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. So
did I
you're not.
tell you about me getting that being like some kind of food poisoning also
Yeah.
during the second day?
Yes, yes, you did. And also, I saw your video while at work yesterday.
Oh
So,
yeah.
right.
So
But you
maybe
did tell
that's
me.
why. Mm, I don't know, but yeah, it's coming up slowly, I guess, which is fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you didn't eat for some time, should
Yeah.
affect your weight.
But yeah,
Okay.
so it's hard. I would hope that I'm not losing that much power, but
I just noticed. I just noticed your name tag. I didn't even see it.
yeah, yeah. Let
Right.
me have it
Yeah.
for the stream,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe.
You have to let people know, right? Like, in case they
Right.
didn't see.
Yeah, it's a funny one, I guess, but
Great. Okay. Um. Maybe this question is also. Oh, you picked it
okay.
as well.
Okay. You have pulled in both BAF and IFA. How big is the difference in competitions? Mm, it's pretty big. Mostly maybe in the amount of good competitors. So let's say if you might meet a single guy who is good at IFA, you would then meet another 5 or 7 at least who would be as good, like that good at WAF. So just deeper talent pool, I guess.
Yeah.
Mars is gone for a second. Um, I think Mindo was definitely gonna pin Yusuf if he didn't fight. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Like he was really done by then. Welcome back, Mars.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, so
So,
okay, maybe the last question, and then we go to some topic, and then come back to the questions a bit later, right?
okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so seems like I will have something at Arm Wars at some point, and then most likely East versus West in January.
And you're
But
forgetting one thing.
some local match with Tobias. Is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah, I was thinking, did you think about it yet? Have you
No, no, yeah,
accepted
no,
or not?
that's just for fun, you know.
Oh yeah, but that's a pretty. That's still pretty. That's not like just like a for fun match, right? Like that's
Yeah, but I guess to
half
me
serious, right?
it doesn't mean as much because it's I can lose, I can win. It's gonna be fine either way. And
Oh yeah,
Tobias
yeah.
is strong and he's big. Of course, I'll try my best, but
But still, like you're
I
officially in
wouldn't
matches.
I
You're
wouldn't be
1-1,
very
right?
sad officially.
Yeah, like in like super matches, right? Like
I don't
you
know.
beat him earlier, or what? Like no, he beat you some time ago, and then you beat
I
him
think
last
I
time.
must have more victories by now.
Really? Did you have more than 2 matches?
The thing is that I am now maybe I will consider myself being stronger for quite a while.
Right.
And yes, sometimes he's challenging me, but it's a very rare occasion. And then I beat him again. So
Okay.
yeah, at some point maybe he was actually even stronger.
There's a video.
For a while.
You
Yeah.
had a match. Yeah, you had a match where he beat you. Some like
But
is
now
it
for
maybe
quite a
six
while I feel
years?
like I'm good.
Yeah, right. But so I think I think it should be 1-1, right? And then you have one more maybe. Then it's
But
like
also imagine I feel like it's just a bit weird to look at it in that way because okay, let's say he got one victory at some point
right,
many years ago, right? Uh, and then he kept losing, and so I had the title for a very long time, and then maybe he tried again, and I won again. So now for this, I had the title for another year, let's say. It's
right.
not necessarily that fair to look at that one victory, which I
Okay.
took back quite quickly, I guess.
Well, I think just for from what we could see, like I haven't seen more than 2 matches, so that was just like
Mm.
maybe in
Yeah,
tournaments or something.
before you came in, I think we were fighting maybe much more somehow during the practices also. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but like official matches, like where you say like, okay, we're gonna have a super match.
I also beat him at quite a few like DM
Yeah, yeah,
events,
tournaments. Yeah, yeah. But I was saying like
tournaments.
super matches wise, there's only those two, right? Like the one you did when I just started, and then the one a couple of years before that.
Also, maybe a few more even earlier, and I think earlier I used to win.
Okay,
But yeah,
so
but now yeah, it's getting serious, and of course I'm still very competitive, and like I want to maintain
yeah,
my
it's
title.
right for sure.
So even if I lose by accident, I will come back very soon. I think
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win really. Like it's so close.
it does look like it's close. Like lately, he's looking very good.
Yeah, Tobias is getting good,
He's
like really
yeah,
good. So
which is nice. Which is nice.
which
I
will
like that.
be and it will be fun to see if you decide. You did decide you're gonna fight, right? Or no?
I didn't find fully accept yet, but most likely I will
Okay.
take it. I just it just feels weird to accept something when now I still feel a little bit sick, and
Yeah, I think if I was you, I would probably me at
I
least
will
ask
just
for
wait a
some
couple more
mods.
days until
Yeah, yeah,
I freshen up, and then I can say yes.
right.
But my arms feel perfectly fine.
Yeah, but still, because tournament was so close, you will
Right,
still
right.
be a little bit less than usual.
Yeah,
Like that's just
I'm still quite.
even if you feel okay, you will still be less. Like it's natural, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So should we look at some of the what do you want to look at first?
So maybe first we can take a look at the
Maybe
East
we
versus
should
West
do.
event, right?
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because it was before. So
Yeah.
should I pull it up, or do you want to pull the results up? Do you
You
did it?
can pull the results up. I will pull our predictions up.
Ah, okay. Are they on the site? It's 9, right?
Yeah.
That's what they are. Okay, cool. Here we go. Does this look okay? Maybe I can zoom in a bit. It's too much.
Yeah, I think it was fine before.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm messing around too much now. Let's just.
Yeah, keep it like this. I think it's nice.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. Like this. Is this okay?
Yeah.
All right. So the opening match.
So Thomas versus Dustin, and
All
Thomas
right.
won.
Thomas was pretty dominant.
And you were correct here. You were going with Thomas.
Right. Even though this one was a bit, up in the air, right? Because
Yeah, I think it's a lucky guess because
but
nobody really knew.
I did do some research. I looked at
Oh,
his
come on, come
Saudi tour matches. I was like, okay, maybe you felt like you were losing to him at Armor, so you're like, okay, I will vote for him.
on. Right, right. Oh yeah, I thought that
Okay.
this was quite okay. But
Yeah,
Thomas also came in. It seems like Thomas came in a
yeah.
pretty good shape.
He was looking big, right?
He
Like,
was jacked.
yeah, definitely looked really solid and strong as well on the table. So you,
So I was hoping that at some point Dustin would stop the match and get into some kind of press. But yeah,
right? Yeah, he couldn't even when he said the press, he was still just getting dragged out, right? So
yeah.
yeah, but also Dustin is only what like 23 or something, so 23 and already on East versus West, pretty good
Right.
feat. Like, okay, so are you keeping score?
Yep, I am.
Can you maybe put it on the screen or something? Can we do that? Maybe so we can have like a live.
I
You can
can.
add another screen share, right?
Yeah, I can probably do that.
Or is it
Let me
too
see.
much of a
It's not
hassle?
that difficult, but I'm not sure if I can make it nice. Give me a second.
Right.
Because I was just using Excel here.
Ah,
And
okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll pull up some questions while you're doing that. Yeah, Lagi is saying, I think Minda was definitely gonna pin Yusuf if he didn't foul. If Yusuf was the one that fouled, right? So yeah, I think so too.
yeah.
question for you again. Afoe asking, what's the heaviest weight class you feel you can eventually win worlds at?
Yeah, good question. Maybe.
I mean, I would think if you got big at some point, maybe 85. But I think over there, I think it gets too tough.
But the thing is that yeah, my frame is quite big.
Right, and you see
For
Bojida,
example, yeah, I meet
Boj-
Bojdar. Bojdar seems like a small guy to me.
right, and
So
Bojida 185 before. So
85, yeah, seems very
if you
possible.
add
Very
if you
possible.
add some power, then probably
And also
could be
Dobrin is
possible.
winning 85, right? So and Dobrin, yeah,
Yeah,
he's good, but
yeah. Dobrin seems like a good stylistic matchup for you if you got in a match with him, right? Bojida is
you
the
see,
worst, but
you see
yeah,
what I did here.
right, right. But we want both.
So
We
you have
want both.
1 point.
Yes. Yeah, but we want both at the same time, you know. You can add two screen shares, right?
Hmm.
If you do a
If I have
layout and then add two,
ah,
I'll pull up some questions while you.
okay. So maybe
Yeah.
I will edit the layout, right? I'll
Right,
try
right, right.
to.
Yeah. So Lagia asking, I believe Enkin said that the winner of Evgeny slash Titarikan will face Alishan. What do you guys think? So Prudnik versus Alishan, right? That's I think that's bad for Prudnik.
Uh, Not
I think
necessarily too bad because maybe Alijan would get stuck also in the same way he did. Because look,
right.
Alijan also fought Petrenko.
Yeah.
That was an okay match at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's really like a good hook is very dangerous. If you get
True.
stuck in it, you get a
True.
little bit supinated. You cannot finish the match, and then Prudnik will just outlast you.
It could be a really good match because, like, I really think Alishan has some really good adjustments. Like, at least you saw the match with Reno at WAF.
Yeah.
Like he was, I feel like even looked like he was not. He was a little bit less strong, but he was really being like pulling in a great way, right? Like if he has the same abilities on the left.
No, but left. Wait a second. You're talking about Alijan, right?
Yeah, but he was top running, right? So he doesn't top run on left, but still, like, seems like if he has that ability, like to
He's just
like
much stronger
on the left.
on the left.
Yeah, but
And
I
yeah, I'm
was
sure he
thinking
has
like,
all the other abilities also, like he is.
yeah. I'm thinking if his right can do that, probably his left can have like probably not double, but still has like those like adjustments as well. I don't know. Prutniger is also just very good. So he has all the adjustments as well. So seems like probably.
By the way,
Just
I
want
guess
to.
we will have to show it one by one because it only allows me to have one.
You can only add one.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so we can just pull it up after each one, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So well, so that was the first match. We already showed it, I guess. So maybe let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
So the next match was Brad versus Kyle.
So we are both wrong here.
We
We
both
both
fucked
said
up.
Kyle.
Kyle, I don't know, like Brad was just. I feel like. Did you notice? Well, like Brad was getting like the perfect strap each time. Not saying that was like, but his strap was so good, like really far
Yeah,
down on
as
the
an arm
hand.
wrestler, like, he did everything super
Yeah, perfect
technically. Like,
conditions. Yeah, perfect
yeah.
conditions to win. So just good job on him.
And now we know that he's really a very strong guy because the power was pretty high. He was able to match Kyle,
Right,
and on top of that, he has all the technical
true.
arsenal.
Wasn't he like I can't remember the match like fully, but wasn't he like avoiding Kyle's power a bit, like going outside the hand, right?
Right, right.
So avoiding it a bit, I mean, like if you met someone with stronger hand, then could be problematic. But I think if you
But
can
also
still
Kyle, I feel like Kyle has a good enough
hand,
hand, and
yeah.
so I'm saying that
But
Brad
yeah,
is very good.
yeah, it's good. That was a good performance from him. Okay, so but we were both wrong, 3-0.
Yeah,
Right. So we probably don't need to show that doesn't change anything. This one we also predicted the same. We
and
both
we were both right.
we were both right. Both
Yeah,
predicted Derek. It was a good showing from him. Like he was he was fired up. Like, I guess I don't know where. I'm not sure where that puts Derek really, right? Like, because
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell
right.
because
Go ahead.
did he really dominate? I don't even remember. Or
He had
was
like
it?
yes, like he had pretty much control the whole way, but he made some elbow fouls and he lost one round, and I think he
Hmm.
was close to losing another round on fouls, but he was like in full control. Like, could probably
So I
he
don't
wa-
think this really. Yeah, it's a nice win for Derek,
yeah, good
but at
win,
the
but
end, I don't think it really elevates him
no.
much. Like it's just
And even though like Medi did say that he was like his strongest now, but we you just don't have any like really good information on him recently, right? And he like so
yeah,
doesn't really help us too much with. But he's gonna face Lachlan, right, at the AWE, I think, unless that's not anything. So maybe we'll figure out if he how he does against Lachlan will probably give us a good idea, right? Like because Lachlan has had a lot of matches.
right.
So okay, but yeah, what did you think about the match? Oh, well, you couldn't really.
I don't know. I want to see more. Everyone wants to see Derek do well,
Yeah,
but we need him to keep improving, I think.
yeah, me too. Like he's a cool guy, right? Like so would be nice to see him win more.
So this is the
This
match of the night, right?
yeah, this was the best match. I was at like a family function and just like I was going between the dinner table and like another room and like I didn't like I was this match was so crazy. Like
And you guessed it right, and I was wrong. You said Prudnik.
yeah, it was close though, really close. But after that, I think it was fourth round, right? Like seemed like Prudnik was in control. Like he was screaming, not screaming, but like doing like doing a bit of a show, right? Like
Yeah,
telling the crowd to cheer and stuff. Like you could
and
tell
then
that the tide
David
was
got
turning.
annoyed at some point.
Oh yeah, that was the what did he say? Like to go fight
Yeah, something like
outside
that.
after or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
yeah, yeah, a bit of a hothead, I guess, right? Like he does get a bit agitated sometimes at David. Seems like,
Seems like it.
but I
But
mean,
so
it's during a match, right? So you are a bit fired up and stuff. So some people has just can't control their emotions, right? So that happens sometimes.
right, but at the same time, I think if you are professional enough, you should be able to
Yeah, true.
stay calm.
Yeah, for sure. So what did you think about the match? Just before we look at the
No,
next one.
so it's I don't get how Prudnik can be so good at the hook with no straps. Just goes in
Uh-huh.
immediately,
Right.
gets a hook, no straps needed.
Also
Mm,
good. I think maybe some people were saying like David's hand is really strong, right? And when you go into hook, right, you really negate the hand a bit, right? From that position.
but also, like
When you're going
it's
bone to bone, right? You're not going hand to hand.
but imagine how brave you have to be. Like and the elbow, everything has to be really conditioned to catch
Yeah,
that fast hit from someone that strong.
right,
So I don't know. It's very impressive. Very impressive.
right. But Prutik's been doing that for like forever, right? So
Yeah,
so it's kind of just his way. What's
we
even
need
more
to
impressive
start.
was that
We
you
need to start
remember like
training more hook, I guess.
yeah, she's like
Now I want to be like Prudnik.
you're turning a bit into a hook puller, right? A little bit.
Very slowly, like it's
Very
far away from Prudnik. Far away.
transforming. But yeah,
Mm,
like and the video before the match where Prudnik was saying that he was not on stem cells anymore and stuff like that, right? So
right.
people were saying like, okay, he's not on stem cells, he's gonna get destroyed,
Uh,
but I guess not.
so yeah, I don't know how,
Prudnik,
but somehow we got it right this time.
yeah, Prudnik's just a beast. There's not really
Yeah,
like
so it's a good reminder for me that yeah, he's crazy.
right, yeah,
Big.
he's probably up there in the super heavyweights as well, most likely
Mm,
on the right hand, maybe even on the left, right? Maybe we should answer this in correlation with the question Lagi asked earlier. Like, Because apparently Enkin said that the winner is gonna face. I think the question's here. It's gonna face Alishan. How do you think Purtnik could do against Alishan?
So I'm at this point. I'm guessing that Prudnik wins against Alijan. Just gets into a hook.
Right.
Alijan will not be able to finish. Seems like
Hmm.
the way he stopped Dadikian.
He could stop
Uh,
Alishan the
seems
same way,
like he
right?
can stop also Alijan. Right?
Yeah, I guess I could see that as well, right? Yeah, true.
And man, I feel like Prudnik is more comfortable at hooking in a bit like a deeper way.
Yeah. The only thing is like Alishan kind of hooks a bit different, right? Like David kind of goes like a bone hook, and Alishan does a bit more of like with his hand, right? The
Yeah, so
difference.
Alijan is.
That
But
like there's it's possible that Alishan could like remove Prutnik's hand and put him in a bad position.
it's possible that Alijan might flash Prudnik, just
Yeah,
finish off a go. But if he doesn't, then it's
it's
Prudnik.
tough. Yeah, yeah. And it's hard to predict that match for sure. It's gonna be good if it happens, I think. Okay, so next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both got it right. Adam
You
pulled off
both
the
said
win.
we both said Adam, yeah.
Yeah,
So good.
bit too big for our tour, and also the style. You could tell like Adam was kind of in control the whole time, right?
Yeah. At the same time, I'm quite happy that Arthur is vulnerable because he's pretty much in my class. I would
Yeah.
hate I would hate him being like way too strong and unreachable.
All
Now
right,
he
like
seems reachable.
imagine he just destroys Adam and then Enkin
Yeah.
puts him up against you, right? You're like, man,
Now there's hope.
yeah. Now I think you and Ato would be a fun match,
Oh
especially
yeah.
now.
So
Right.
also stylistically, so yeah, that's maybe the match which I would really enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe even more than Daniel.
Right. Like maybe Ato could expose your wrist a bit. What do you think? If you go for a
Uh,
pin, what do you think? Don't you think your wrist could buckle a bit? I think
if he doesn't do it off the go, I don't
because
think he
I
can
feel
do
like
it.
he's probably not gonna hook. I think because you can probably keep him out the hook, but if he does this weird top roll, maybe he can sit there. So maybe endurance would be a factor in that match.
Right. That is possible. That is possible.
Yeah, I think. Okay, but yeah. So Adam 3-1. How did I did I was at the dinner table a little bit when this match was going. How did Arthur get the one pin?
Mm, maybe the very first one, or
Okay.
maybe some fouls. I don't remember. Don't remember.
Okay. So okay, let's move on. So Georgi versus Ferret.
Can we maybe find the match between David and
Sure. Do you maybe
who
just
was it?
maybe you should you do you want to pull it up or should I
Maybe you can just scroll down a little bit more just to
scroll down?
not I mean not the video, but who was David fighting next
Oh,
after
Irakli.
Irakli? Okay, and we both guessed David. So I just mark it here for myself because otherwise
I can't remember what I guessed actually.
we both guessed David.
Oh, you saved it, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, good. That was lucky. Lucky guess.
lucky guess.
Okay. Right. So
Okay, so now
Georgi.
let's write Georgi and Farid.
Oh, did you want to watch the Prutnik match? What did you say?
No, that's fine. I just wanted to know who was
Okay.
he fighting because now I marked it. It's
Sure.
interesting. Somehow our guesses were not in the same sequence as here.
Ah, yeah,
But
they
yeah,
probably
doesn't matter.
put them a bit weird, yeah.
We both guessed
So
Georgi, by the way.
yeah, and Georgi came in big, like it was the biggest ever,
Yeah,
right? Like 140 kilos or something, wasn't it? Like close to 140.
yeah. So
Yeah,
looked very good.
yeah. I was looking at
Meanwhile,
like a
Farid
sorry,
is complete opposite. Like Farid was a little bit deflated.
you don't like how Farid is looking. You said that before the match even.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said like
To me, he looks a little bit deflated.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at a video from Slotty Tour, I think, where Georgi is going up against was it, I think, Rustam or something, and Georgi's like 100 kilo there or something. He looks like so small compared to now. Like
Oh, really?
looks like a
But I also remember times when maybe he was a bit more.
yeah. Maybe he was maybe he was bigger than 100, but he just looks very
Yeah.
small compared to now.
Look at these Armors guys congratulating me. Thank
Ah,
you,
yeah,
James and
the double
Neil.
champ, double champ.
Yeah, boys, we got it done.
Yeah. So now you'll do it next year as well, right?
Very likely, very likely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
In 70 or
Not thinking
75?
about it yet. I guess
No, yeah. We will wait till 2 weeks before and then decide.
I remember last year when I lost at 75, when I was immediately saying, "Okay, fuck it, I will go down to 70, get it done."
Yeah.
So now when it's finished,
So you made the right choice, I guess.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a title. It's a really
And
nice one.
even there was a bit of luck with the gaming stuff, right? Like probably maybe you wouldn't have made it if you didn't have that LAN party or whatever.
Sorry, repeat that again. A bit of luck
You,
with what?
or a bit of faith with you having that LAN party and losing some weight, and then all of a
Oh yeah,
sudden
yeah, yeah.
it being
Right.
closer, right? Like
That really pushed me towards losing weight,
yeah,
and yeah,
so a bit of randomness as well played a factor.
yeah.
But yeah,
And
so
also,
yeah,
even during the tournament, plenty of luck was needed, I guess.
yeah,
So yeah, just but at the end, after all,
yeah. It's good that you
it's
had
done.
the like that you had like the overview with the match with the Armenian, because like like you could just be like, oh, I got pinned, okay, whatever, right? But he was fouling like crazy also.
So it's
He
good that
got
I
some,
protested,
yeah,
right?
yeah, because
Mm.
even if you did get pinned, he made like a bunch of fouls before the
Oh yeah,
the match.
so that was weird. Like the
Yeah,
way we
his elbow
gave
came
him,
off the side
yeah.
and also the front later. So like
And we
the,
didn't
the
see initially. We didn't see that elbow at all. Like we just
no no
saw the
the down ref
pin,
was
which I
sleeping.
don't
Yeah,
think it even happened. But
right,
because it's a very weird one, like sometimes when you pin someone, okay, it can be like slow and more controlling. But that guy was just kind of giving his wrist away and trying to push sideways. Like didn't feel like a pin at all. I don't know where
right.
did we see it.
Yeah,
Plus he elbow fouled. So
yeah. He elbow
yeah,
fouled like
luckily I
crazy.
had some euro in the pocket and I was ready
Yeah,
to
prepared, good
prepare
preparation.
the.
Okay, so did you note down
Yeah,
for
so
this
we
one?
both guessed right. Georgi,
Yeah,
Georgi.
Yogi looking crazy. Like he must be due for like some big match now, right? Like he's been getting a bit of like not like low
He
caliber
seems like he's
matches,
getting close, right,
but
to the
he
big
but
boys.
he, he's probably ready for someone like top maybe 5 in super heavyweights just to see, because he's
For
just
sure.
been killing these like a little bit lower guys, right? Like should
For
give him
sure, yeah.
a challenge. Not
Mhm.
what does he have, like 4 wins or something in a row? So yeah,
Yeah, so he's ready to face someone big.
for sure. Okay,
Ivan,
and
right?
bro, Ivan, what the like?
That was very convincing, right?
Yeah, yeah, like the quickest, like I think the quickest guy we've seen in East vs West yet, right?
Hmm.
Like the way he like just like no loads and like you just blink and he's already like halfway to the pad. It was crazy.
Yeah, and also, yeah, so I
Like
guess
just
he was just that much stronger. Like,
right, and like the speed as well. Like I think even if David was stronger, like he couldn't react. Like he barely got any chance to activate.
so it's nice to see Ivan still doing very well.
Yeah,
But I'm
right.
guessing that, yeah, David was not even like big enough. I think David has a frame which is a bit smaller than
Yeah, he does for sure.
Ivan's.
He
I
does for
think
sure.
Matyushenko was just too big.
But also David was doing good with chance, right? So it wasn't like a
Yeah, it's
impossible
not like
task
Chance
looking.
is strong.
No, chance is pretty good. I think pretty good.
No, no, no.
No, no, you'll beat chance, right?
Yeah, I
Easy,
beat Chance.
easy. Oh yeah, but I think I was after this match. I was thinking like the left arm is he like I think he said like his left arm is not that good. So imagine how good the right arm must be, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because in the old days, his left used to be very good. So maybe just now his right is better.
I mean that's what I heard. So like,
Hmm.
I feel like maybe he gets a tune-up match at 115, some strong guy, and then maybe could go for Devon. I feel like could be interesting. Like people
Yeah, so
say,
he needs to be tested because it looked like
yeah,
he is in a very
yeah,
exciting shape. So
don't throw him straight at Devon, but I think like he could be really a good contender at 115, right? Like
yeah.
we just need to see his right arm, see how it compares with some guys, and then probably could be ready for yeah, like ready for a title match, I think. But so yeah, that was just I think I saw the highlights, and I think the highlights were like 2 minutes or something.
Hmm. Like wow,
Yeah, yeah, something like that, like two
that's
two and a
funny.
half minutes.
That's funny.
Like it was just like three quick
Hmm.
pins. Yeah, and so the world title, 85 kilos,
Okay, we were once again both right, David.
right?
So far, by the way, you only have one wrong choice, and I have two wrong choices.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so it's nice.
Okay, okay. But you, we know you have this Devon one, right? So you're gonna get that back for sure, one of them. And then let's see. Don't look too much forward. We need to realize it at the same time. You can't just
Maybe
be.
it's even at the end. Like, wait a second, I can
Maybe.
quickly.
No, no. Come on. We need
Okay, okay,
to.
okay. We'll.
Let's do it match by
Yeah,
match.
David. Hmm.
More fun. So yeah, David. It was looking like looking like Vala could be winning at the start, right? Like he got a quick pin at the start.
Yeah, it was an okay match, I guess.
Yeah,
I didn't really think that Wala would win at any point, but yeah, it was
yeah.
a pretty
This is
close
just
match.
right. Yeah, not too much to say about it, right? Like David.
It's just interesting how sometimes, let's say this Wala guy is in a good shape now. Maybe he is powerful. Suddenly, he's powerful enough to challenge David. But at the end, during the super match, you start to notice how endurance really matters, and
Right. Yeah, he for
suddenly,
sure got
by the end
gassed.
of the match, the difference is pretty big. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, David is getting so much like what would you say? I'm not sure you would say experience, but he's getting so much like so many battle tests, right? Like he's getting so battle hardened. Like now he has what 4 or 5 title defenses or something.
and
Like
also maybe his way of training is a bit different. He's not as jacked as Wala.
yeah, I guess he does look a bit big, right? But maybe not compared to. He doesn't look as like what would you say like blown up as well, maybe, right? Like
Yeah, so Wala has more muscle.
yeah,
Not the frame is not as big, but more muscle.
right, yeah. So cool. One thing I
Okay.
think from this match was that like I think the first pin from Vala was kind of in a hook a bit, and I thought like if they when the match was gonna happen, like I thought that if it goes into a hook, David should just control it easy. But there was some power in there, and Vala
Hmm.
didn't really get out on his hand, right? Maybe without the strap he did, but in the strap, not really, right? I think
Yeah, I don't
whatever.
remember exactly, but yeah, if you
Yeah, it's some time ago. We should do these like closer to the event, right? So
yeah,
the memories are still fresh.
it was a busy week.
Yeah, yeah, true. Okay, and
Okay, we
so
had this one already, yeah, but we can
yeah,
maybe talk about the match.
yeah. So David is strong on
Well,
the right.
I'm happy that David won.
Yeah. Why? Because you don't like Irakli, or
Somehow
he's
I
the
don't like Irakli. I don't know why.
because he's the 70 kilo guy, right?
Yeah, he's a 70-kilo guy.
Like a supersized
Just
70 kilo guy.
yeah.
But he was really big in 70 kilo, right? Like really tall.
He was pretty tall and
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was kind of a slaughter, right? Like the Irakli couldn't even get to the strap, I think.
yeah.
And I think it just seems like it's not because his pronation or anything is weak, but it seems like he's always just not. He loses his wrist. Like it seems like the wrist is the problem.
So what was interesting about David had a really good hand. Like
Yeah, Right. It's kind of similar
From
to the left, right?
yeah, he was able to really control it.
Yeah.
So
But even
that's
then,
good.
Irakli didn't even get any wrist. Like his wrist was just
Mm.
going back. I feel like if he gets more wrist, then he can use the pronation and back pressure more, right? Like just needs a bit more even
You're
to
right.
stay
Yeah,
flat.
yeah.
But
Also,
he
he
was
couldn't
going
get
back.
it there. Mm.
No. So and it seems like that's happened some matches before as well. So I think he probably knows as well that the wrist is definitely his weak point. I think.
So the top rollers can also get top rolled, I guess.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
Mm.
Okay, but we were both right, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I was close to going for Iraqi, but
Uh,
luckily secured the right guess.
so
And
here,
so
Paul.
here, Paul,
They both guessed Paul.
yeah, you know, like remember when we were doing the guesses? I was giving you a bunch of information, like with the Iraqi and David. Like I was saying, like that they after pulled some time. That
Uh
maybe if we're doing these, I shouldn't be saying too much
huh.
just to not give you some advantages, you know,
Yes, yes.
because I don't have all the real life experience with these guys. But anyways, this Paulin and Ruslan was kind of just easy match for Paulin, right? Like
Yeah, so I guess we were right in that way, but there's still some logic. You cannot just come back after many years,
yeah,
suddenly do well
right.
out of nowhere, right? So
And
it's
you
good.
still think Rustam will beat Paul in a rematch?
Yeah, I still think that
You think
Rustam will
so?
be them. Mm.
No, man, no. Paul is too good. You'll beat
No,
him.
no, no. Like technically, I feel like it's difficult for Paul to.
Paul knows what to do now. He just needs to go hook immediately and
No,
done.
no, 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 no.
Done.
It
It's
wouldn't
done.
work. No.
Yo, yes, it will.
Ah,
You
so
saw
you're thinking that Paul would simply go start hooking and then suddenly he is
right
good, right?
because with their match earlier, he went for top roll first round and he got pinned. Then second round he
Poor Rustam just got injured. Like
yeah,
it
of course.
happens.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like if Paul goes in, maybe it's
how
even
do
easier for Rustam.
how do you get injured just in general when you're doing in a fight, right? How when does an injury happen?
So I feel like in Rustam's case, maybe he did get a little bit surprised, different direction suddenly out of nowhere,
All right.
and
Maybe not.
maybe
Maybe his chest was not strong enough to hold the power.
it's not like not strong enough, but if you suddenly stretch one area more than you expected to, maybe you were not ready to.
But he did. He went to the hook the round before as well.
Yeah, but he was not maybe matched in that way.
Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
like the pressure um, in the muscle or the stress has to be very even. If suddenly one area got too much pressure by accident,
Maybe.
that's how it happened. Like,
Yeah. But Paul wins easy next time. No worries.
no, okay, we can
we,
bet money on that.
yeah. We just do the predictions, and that's a free point for me to start with. So good stuff. All right, let's go on. Did
Yeah.
you note it down, or maybe we should
I
see
did, I did.
what's the let's see what the score is now.
I can show you, but okay, here we go.
Did you make like a sum or
Not
maybe?
yet, but I can see. Okay, I can do it. Um, well, I can see. 1, 2, 3 zeros here. 1, 2, 3 zeros here. So we are completely even.
Wait, no, wait, what do you mean? We even?
We are even. Yes. Look.
How we even? You said I didn't get any wrong, and you got like
So
at
at the
least
end,
one
you see
wrong.
you got the last two wrong. I already counted Lalit and
Ah,
David.
what the hell? You're cheating. We need to do
No, I'm
this.
not. I'm not.
Okay, let's remove this. Let's go on. Okay, next match. Todd and Sago. You said Sago, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Or did you not?
I did. I did. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So
you were lucky
Todd,
here.
what did you think? Todd even stopped him inside the press, right? he got to his position
Yeah,
and Todd
so
was pulling him
beautiful,
out.
beautiful
Yeah,
arm wrestling by Todd. Yeah.
just way too strong. Like, and even he
Why did
couldn't
I
hit.
even root for? Why did I even pick Ibrahim? Because during the match, I was really rooting for Todd. Like
I
I
don't
was
know,
super
man.
rooting like crazy.
I think maybe the reason why you were rooting was because Todd was close to losing on fouls. I think almost right.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't expect Todd to bring that great of a shape because he was good against
Yeah,
Brazang, but also before that he was a bit
right.
questionable.
Yeah, with the Matarengi match and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But so Todd was kind of like he kind of couldn't finish right at some points, and then he was down there hooking, and then he went outside and
Oh yeah, yeah.
kind of like what do you call it, like the Copper style a bit, right? Like a bit exploding hand, kind of.
Yeah, it was
So
weird seeing him go for a top rolling
yeah,
thing.
right. Different, but good choice because he was. It
Yeah,
seems
it
like he
worked.
was kind of exhausting himself a bit down there. And what's crazy
Right.
is, did you know? I heard that Sago has been pulling for 3 years.
Only?
Yeah, or 2 years or
Wow.
something.
Wow. Yeah.
Like that's like how? How is that possible?
Well, he's clearly very talented, right? Like a huge frame.
Yeah, but he must have been doing something like strength
Maybe some other sports
before.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, must have. Like, would be cool to if some people in the chat know what he did before. But 2 3 years and you're giving hell to Todd Hutchings, that's like
Hmm.
pretty impressive.
No, seems like a very athletic guy.
Yeah, but athletic guys don't necessarily do well in arm wrestling, right? Like,
True,
what does
true,
that do?
true.
Like, you can find a big bodybuilder and he will just get smashed by Larry Will's manager. Like,
And this guy Sago, he's really using the joints, right? So
right,
maybe if he gets more time, those joints will get even stronger. Right?
right. And he's pinning guys like Silaya, right, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So beast in 2 years, 3 years, goddamn. But okay, so you're down one here, one more down.
Yeah.
Does not looking good for you, I guess.
It's looking great for me. I know we are even.
If you look
Look,
at
in some way, okay, let's finish the last two matches and then I can tell you why I won here.
why you won, okay,
Yes.
you're right. Okay, let's go. So Laletin and Revas,
How did you like
yeah,
that?
yeah. Vitaly was, I mean,
Not bad, right?
he pulled it off perfectly, right? And Revas was so frustrated that he almost kind of
Oh yeah, started to
ripped
misbehave a little bit.
Laletin's arm off after the pull, but yeah, and apparently he even like Vitaly like that grip, like how he broke his fingers, right? Like he must have crushed his hand so much that the finger broke,
Mm,
like crazy.
I
Like,
see.
so you see that's maybe where the grip strength comes into play. If you can break the opponent's hand,
Mm.
maybe that was not the reason why he broke the hand, but still, like, still
Round
nice.
one looked a little bit difficult for
Dangerous.
Italy.
Yeah, dangerous, right? Like his wrist was gone, but he was holding on with the
And by the way, Vitaly is really similar to our guy Jeppe. Like the way he pulls, like
and
he's
stature.
even
Yeah, because Ridley can lose. No, sorry, Jeppe can lose the wrist as well and
yeah,
still hold on here. Yeah. I
so similar, so
we
similar.
see
It's
the
amazing.
similarities, right? Yeah,
Mm.
right. But we never see Vitaly going in hook, right? I mean, Jeppe does a bit of hook, so
I think I have seen Italy beat Krasdemir in a hook,
yeah, maybe true.
but maybe also at the end of a super match, so it doesn't really count.
Right. Yeah, Vitaly is amazing, and I guess now people are saying that he needs to be the next guy facing Devon after
Uh-huh. I
Dennis,
would
right?
like to see that. I would really
Yeah,
like to see that.
right. Because he said people are saying that he will kind of negate some of the stuff that Devon usually does in the setup, right? Like getting
Yeah,
the
yeah.
height and the advantage from the go.
That it
So
would be
yeah,
interesting. Would be interesting.
right.
I would like to see Devon getting fucked in the setup.
In the setup, yeah,
Mm.
for once, right? Just for once,
But
knowing
also
that
maybe it would not really happen.
no, maybe
Maybe
maybe Devon is just too smart and he will still get
yeah.
what he needs, right? So we don't even know. We do know. I think the Vitaly's arm is longer, right? For sure, because I think they did
Must
some
be a little bit
measurements.
longer. Yeah,
Yeah,
must be.
at least the hand and stuff. But yeah, for for this match, I think Vitaly after the first round, obviously it was just done, right? Like Revas, his wrist
Yeah,
was
it was.
gone,
Yeah.
and he like just couldn't do too much. Even got flashed one of the other rounds, right? So yeah, good performance. I mean, that
So
you know when
Revas
we
is also not bad. Like the beginning, like he was really fighting well.
Revas is good, and I think now this probably comes to show that we don't need to. We can't really rely on Dave like the matches people have been having with Dave Chaffee recently, right? Because Dave Chaffee is just not
Uh-huh.
disrespecting, but he's really on a downward spiral. Like he also lost to Camille recently and stuff. So
And
I think
Camille is of course amazing also, but
Camille is good, but like people were saying that Revas would be the next guy to be the champ, right?
yeah.
So
So it
considering
seemed
all
like
those things,
Revas is very good, but somehow as an arm wrestler, Vitaly was superior. Like
right? Yeah, he was more
joints,
fighting more
endurance.
for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Revas didn't really have too much fight after that first round, and maybe it was because the finger broke. I'm not sure which round it broke.
Yeah.
Of course, this camp is gonna say it broke the first round, right? But who knows? It might have broke later. So like, yeah, clearly Vitaly was the guy who deserved to win, right? Like, and there was
But
no
also
thought. I
these
was hoping
tougher
that
matches.
Revas could flop wrist press, and there was nothing. So
Uh-huh.
he didn't really fight good enough, I think. So he definitely doesn't deserve to win.
I don't know. I still like Revas a lot because I feel like sometimes it's tricky with top roll versus top roll.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe if it's different day, suddenly Revas gets a better grip, better setup,
yeah. And maybe
and
just
then it's his day.
style wise, maybe Vitaly
Yeah,
is just bad for him. Like we
for
know
sure.
like
Yeah,
how tough it is to pull some long arms. Like
yeah.
so, yeah,
But yeah, maybe anyone else with a shorter arm, suddenly Revas is very powerful. He can just
right.
keep pinning them.
Revas can take the hand. Like he almost
Yeah.
did really take the hand, but because the pronator is so high up, he can't really get it down. Right? If someone's shorter,
Mhm.
he can get over it, but who knows? Um, so
So
yeah,
should
the
we go to the
next.
last?
So I mean, what the hell?
So what
Like
about this?
I mean, I was speechless, right? Like
Speechless.
didn't even never expected uh never expected Devon to be so dominant.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, it's good to have
His
like
arm is
this
too long.
foresight, right? Like, but yeah, the I guess you think the mainly was the length of the arm.
Yeah, it helps so much. Like it's really difficult for suddenly Hermes has no hand, like, no control,
Yeah,
and then
it is
no speed.
mostly the setup, right? Because he was kind of forced to pull Devon down, right? And Devon was setting up all the way in the front and dropping his wrist, so he could just keep putting pressure and
Yeah, to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed by the referees. I thought it was a bit stupid how Hermes was clearly pointing out the problem, and the referee doesn't really pay attention. Like he's just,
yeah,
just saying.
yeah,
So that
like this
was
thing.
weird.
Yeah, this thing about like saying that you need to stop moving the ref script, but if he's being pulled up, right?
Yeah.
Like
So
the ref
what can
script
you
needs to
do?
be
So
not moving, right? Like if the other guy is pulling you up, then it's not your fault, right? But
yeah. So
I mean, I don't know. We talked about this, but I think Devon could have started completely fair or even on the back of the pad, and he would have still
so yeah, that's
taken
what
the
I also
risk.
thought. I think Devon would win anyways.
Yeah,
So I don't think he had to really
do all this
run
stuff,
away
right?
so much. And
Yeah,
I guess he was just really afraid of Hermes. So
yeah,
even
right,
though he was stronger, he still kept
for sure.
doing everything he could.
I think I saw some interview from before the match where he was asked someone asked him how he's gonna go, and he said like he has no idea. He thinks he might lose. Like so, like yeah, he was for sure not expecting to win. I think also he didn't want to fight Hermes now, right? Like he wanted to do. I think it was Dennis and then someone, or like at least Hermes was later in his plans, right? Like it
Uh-huh.
was sped up for sure. But now we see that Devin is clearly really amazing and like Like immediately, like now the next match is Dennis, and I don't see how Dennis is gonna do anything. Like,
Dennis will win.
okay, now you
You
think
better.
Dennis will win
Yes.
based on what? Like Dennis's wrist is just gonna go.
No, no, no. It will be very solid. Dennis will not lose his wrist. Just straight to
But
the side. No
but
problem.
you saw how like Dennis couldn't even pin John when he was trying to go for a pin.
Yeah, but Dennis is a freak. So he knows how to
Get stronger.
get two times better in 2 days.
Right, right. Okay, I guess that does play, you know, some good stem cells, and then he's all of a sudden really much better.
So
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. But yeah,
but
so for the match here, like, yeah, Devin was amazing, and I think you could tell like clearly, like right after Hermes is posting videos of him doing like riser training. So
so
I
yeah, that
guess
one was amazing. But also, I don't. He didn't necessarily like in my eyes. He didn't become any like crazy amazing now. It's just I feel like he cheated quite a lot during the setup,
okay, yeah,
and I would prefer to see a match without that.
right.
Um,
But anyways, like you notice as well, right? Like when during the walkouts, like usually Hermes is like yelling and really fired up, and during the walkouts for this match, he was kind of just quiet, right? Like he didn't look himself. That's also one thing I noticed during the match. He was a
and it's
bit
quite normal, you know. This is it's not necessarily that his opponent is any stronger than his our opponents. I,
no nerves,
I
right? Like
just feel like the name, you know, Devon Lard is pretty big, so it's a serious match. You would
yeah,
like to
more nerves.
where you get it.
Yeah, yeah, he
Maybe
definitely
that's the
is
only reason why he was a bit more serious than.
right, but not even serious. He just seemed like a bit out of it. I think.
I don't think so at all. No, no,
No, do you think it was
no.
more just
He was
on
fine.
purpose? Okay, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yes.
yeah, so Devin is amazing, and it's gonna be fun to see him
So
fight Dennis.
yeah, so our score is very even here.
It really is the same.
Yeah,
Well, shit.
you
So
can see
wait,
like
yeah,
one. You have three mistakes. I have also three
right.
mistakes. But I basically win this game
Oh,
because
cause you fucked up the less famous
yeah,
matches, I
because
guess.
I fucked up the matches which are not so important.
Okay.
You fucked up two very important matches.
What do you mean you fucked up Todd and Ibrahim? Way more important. Like,
Yeah, but this is also you know look at this match. This is a these are the important matches.
okay. So like, yeah, okay. So
So
I guess.
basically, clearly, I win this game. I should get some kind of prize for it.
So you're saying that low weight classes don't matter, right? Okay, I see where we're going with this. So basically, the
No, you
Dustin
see, I
Post
even
match,
have it highlighted, so it matters a lot.
right? Doesn't matter at all, I guess. So we should just not care. Let's just have only heavyweight matches from now on,
Yeah.
right?
No, but no, that's not true. Low weight classes matters, but these names are
Yeah,
still
I agree. I
on
agree.
the rise, so it's difficult for us to really,
Right. You,
you know, if you get lucky here and you are correct, then I guess you just got lucky. But you know,
no, but
this is
this was
important
not.
stuff.
It wasn't just this wasn't just a coin toss, like a little bit,
Yeah,
but
for you it was like this correct guess was just a coin toss, and for me
oh
it
no,
was
no,
my
no,
15 years knowledge
man. So then
trying
I
to
have.
understand.
You could just say that for every match, right? Like even if I got all of them wrong, you could just see, oh, you just did a coin toss. I really analyzed and really, you know. So,
Right.
but yeah,
But you
okay.
did well, Marius. You did well also.
I guess. I next time I won't give you any
Any like
information about
hint,
YouTube videos
right?
I've watched. Next time you'll just have to sit there in your own head,
Yes.
because you
So
were
Dennis
definitely
versus.
gonna vote for Iraqi
Should
before
we,
I said
should
anything.
we already predict Dennis versus Devon?
Yeah, Devin is gonna kill him. No chance.
You say Devin?
Devin is gonna slaughter him. Like there's no way he does anything unless he just goes full Chernobyl. Like there's no way.
But look, Dennis has also some
Right.
good electrolytes.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think any kind of stem cell electrolyte anything is gonna help. Seems like Devin has the good stuff also, Vita cells, and so
I think we should bet something on it.
yeah. You really think how based on what like I, again
My
this
arm wrestling logic.
yeah the mastery I guess, but fuck me man, like there's nothing points towards Dennis, like nothing.
Well, you said the same before a match with Devon and arm
No,
wrestling.
no, I said that the Chafee match pointed towards Devin, but that's the one thing because Devin did beat Chafee easier, but what points towards Dennis winning this? He
Then,
had he
well,
had
Dennis
trouble
killed Devon before,
pinning John Brasink.
but he killed Devon before.
Like he's 30 kilos heavier than Brasink and he has trouble pinning him. And he pinned Devin before on the left hand like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to bet
No,
money on this match?
no, we don't have to bet, but
No, I think we can. I
I
think
just,
we can. This should be
you are
free
getting more
money.
and more confident, right?
No, yeah, this is free money. Like if you really want to put money on this, let's do it.
I just have a very good feeling that Dennis is
Because
normally
now you're doing coin tosses. Like now you're just tossing the coin and saying,
no, but my
my
arm wrestling logic
my
is quite
master
right.
is gonna telling me that Dennis magically will win
Yes.
based on his stem cells.
Come on, you should trust my arm wrestling logic a bit more after these results here.
We had the same results. We
No,
both got the same right.
look, this doesn't matter as
Yeah, so
much.
I guess you just don't know anything about lightweights, I guess, right? Like then you
This is what matters.
okay, right. Yeah, so but so the bet, what are we betting?
We can discuss it in the club, maybe.
No, we need to discuss it here while people are watching so that you can't just bail out.
Okay, what do you suggest?
I don't know. Maybe something fun. Doesn't have to be money, just something fun. I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't
Hmm.
know. Do people in the chat have some suggestions? What does Mindaugas not want to lose? Or like
Can you grow a beard?
no, look at like what do you mean? No, it's not possible.
But you can still stop shaving for 1 month, right?
All right, so okay, let's do this. Okay, this is gonna be fun because I need to get a haircut anyways. The guy who loses has to shave their head.
Yeah, okay. But maybe I don't want to.
But that doesn't matter. Not
No, you,
full,
you
not
see
not
that when I
bald,
was fighting
not bald,
Justin Bishop,
not bald,
I
Minda.
was
Just like a buzz cut, you know.
still I don't like it. I'm
Ah,
trying
now
to
you now
change it a
now
little bit.
you now you're
But you
not
see,
so
it's not
confident
really,
in
it's
your
not fully
master
up to
anymore.
me. It's not fully
You're
up to
not
me.
confident in if you're so confident, then you should just bet, right? Like you want
When
them
I
to cut
was
your hair.
facing Justin, I offered such a thing because I was, it was fully up to me if I win or not.
Greg is saying we switch cock rankings. No, but
Mm.
that's not good. That's not good. Like I don't want to fight Tobias. Like
Yeah.
no, I think we should bust our hair. I think that's a good chance. We could do it on the stream. You can just do it live.
No, fuck it. I don't want to.
No,
I don't
no.
trust Dennis as much. Like I just
Oh,
have.
so now it's not so.
Yeah, okay. I have to
Look how
admit it's
quickly
not that.
when there's
I'm
something
not
on
that
online.
certain.
Right,
I'm not
right.
that certain.
Okay. So no bets, I guess.
This is a good
Minda's
one.
too scared. Too scared. Father.
Power for 1 year.
No, this is just boring. Like this, not like
I would then get another son. Uh,
ah,
besides Ray.
right. So then I would
There's
be related to
my
Ray, I
son
guess.
Marius and my son Ray.
Yeah, but that's just boring, right? That's just
Wait a second, are you now scared or what?
no. I think you're scared. You don't want to like what's more like the hair is more like more of a real bet. This is just like a
Hmm.
we're not even gonna use that, like, you know, and like,
You would have to use it.
yeah, but it's just, I don't know. Okay, so you're chickening out. I guess let's just
Okay, whatever.
jump to the next thing. So now you guys just
Uh,
call him chicken next time he.
yeah.
Okay, but
Anyways,
right. So
so that was a great event. I think Engin was also happy about it.
yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah,
fun. A great event. Like overall, really. I think the David and Prutnik match stole the
yeah,
show a
that was
bit,
a
right?
great match. Great match.
Yeah, right. Like
It's just beautiful. The hook is so beautiful.
yeah, like I was sitting there screaming at the screen, like I was really rooting for Prutnik to pull it off. Like
Mm.
I was close sometimes to really really for David to win. It was not far away, but
Yeah.
he edged it off and it was really good. So amazing event, and I think 10 is gonna be even better. Like the matches on that looks crazy. What like I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I just remember looking at them and just thinking like they look like
Uh, Already, Dennis and Devon alone is
right.
crazy.
Just
Wow.
just the main card alone, but also the other ones also really like noise, but I can't remember them right now, but they're good for sure. So yeah, East versus West is just keeps I think it just keeps getting better and better, right? Like especially like the matches are so good. Like maybe there's still some a bit problems with the the live a bit and stuff. It's not perfect yet, but
Mhm.
the matches are good. And
It
even
seems
then
like it
even
never really ends. Like
right.
you will always have plenty of good matches. So
That's the thing. Like people were saying that Engen is putting on 16 matches per event, that he's gonna run out, right? But there's
yeah,
just more
it
and
doesn't
more.
look like we are running out now.
And even this event, there was maybe some matches who what people weren't too interested in, like some qualifier matches, but still turned out really good. So
Yeah.
it shows. But yeah,
So should I
so
talk any more at all about WAF
I
tournament? Or
mean, we could do that, or
I
remember we
kind
were
of
talking
covered it a
about
little bit in my other video.
yeah, but also maybe we can do. We were talking about doing maybe one more stream a week, right? To just perhaps
Yeah, I guess it's we are
show
already. I know I'm still feeling a bit sick, so maybe it's time to stop. But
right,
we
and
can
then
maybe do another one
so we can
later
maybe
this week.
cover it on, I think maybe on Saturday or something. I don't know when makes sense, but something like this. And
Yeah,
then
okay,
maybe
sure. Let's do
should we
that. Let's
maybe
do that.
should we maybe look at some questions before? I mean,
Right. Let's just look at some
just to
questions.
close off. So I don't know. Maybe
We
you
got
can.
plenty of them, right? All right. Where did we stop?
We haven't looked at the comments at all.
Will anyone beat Samushi in the near future?
I think so.
Uh, Maybe Adam Wojcinski.
I don't think Adam's too there
Yeah,
yet,
probably
but
not Adam. No, no.
I think there's some guys in Russia, like that could be dangerous.
Uh, Maybe based on the AMC results, but
Yeah, true. Not
that's
not, not
difficult. That's
necessarily,
difficult.
but also Svetan could be dangerous. Also, Svetan looks really good. Also, even at 85.
Somebody was saying here, Master Svetan can.
Yeah,
Right.
perhaps. So there's some guys for sure, but
David versus Svetan, God, should happen.
yeah, they still haven't put Svetan on the card, right? And he should have probably had the match some time ago on King of the Table.
Yeah,
Ruslan
Ruslan was trying
Torres.
to get his revenge, but no, are
Yeah,
not even close.
no, but good on him for trying, right? Like,
Yeah, sure. Paul versus Bacho is a good match.
uh,
Maybe,
I think
maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. It's still. I would really like to see Bacho on the right hand. Wow,
No,
so annoying that he
left
didn't
hand
pull.
he seemed vulnerable.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
the
So
right is
in
better.
the hook especially, and that's why I think Paul could probably beat him because Paul does have a pretty good hook. Like,
Assuming that his Bacho's left and right are similar, right?
yeah, right. If you assume that they're around the same, I feel like Paul would expose Pacho in that way. But who knows? Maybe Pacho is even crazy stronger. It seems like people say it's pretty stronger, right? So maybe. But yeah, and
somebody saying that Paul would not even slip.
yeah, I mean Adria has some insider information, right? Like from Georgia, so. But we
So
still,
people are still very interested in Bacho, right? And they really want to
yeah,
see where does he
we
go
should have
next.
gotten some information on him this tournament, but just him not pulling right hand is just.
Yeah, it was weird. Like I still don't fully understand why some of those guys
Right. Now we have to wait like
chose
maybe
not to
even a
pull.
year unless he has some super match. I guess him and Reno will probably pull, right? But yeah. These Bachelor's questions are hard to answer, right? Because there's not really.
Sorry for this one. Somebody
So
misses Levan.
yeah, good thing that he didn't fight with Morozov. Would have just slaughtered Morozov like nothing.
Well, Morozov
Right.
was not in a good shape.
Ah, come on.
So and it matters. Try like stop eating for 2 weeks. Let's see
Okay.
what happens.
Yes, it matters, but do you really think? Okay, I guess maybe, yeah, maybe, but I still
It
think.
matters like crazy a lot, like a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah. You're right for sure. But I still think Georgi beats him in a rematch. Just like
But Georgi, yeah,
Georgi is good.
stylistically,
Yeah.
he's good.
So, but yeah, I think Levan would have been even worse. Don't you think?
For sure, yeah.
Right, like he would take the wrist, and
Yeah,
Morsov didn't really have any option without the wrist. So,
for sure.
what else?
Maybe I should go down up to 115 kilo.
Right, so yeah, here. Wait, what did you say? Oh, 115 kilo. Yeah,
No, I think we commented that
I
when we
mean,
were discussing about my options for 85 kilo and so on.
right, yeah, of course. I mean, you just need to ask directly how he did it, and
Yeah, just
then easy, right? No problem.
no, but it's also nice to just to be clean and
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not worth it. You see
I'm
Iraklis,
sure those guys must be struggling a little bit like
yeah, and you see Iraklis
in their
getting
ways.
beat by Ongabayev, right? And Ongabayev seems to be clean, so
Yeah. So
it's not
you just go up in weight and then you meet someone who is still clean and
who is
it happens.
naturally bigger and will just be
Right.
stronger, and the extra strength you got from doing whatever shit you were doing, not really matter, right? Like
So it doesn't seem worth it at all.
no, as well now, and especially not now. Maybe a little bit back when lightweights weren't getting as much attention, right? But now you're getting matches, all you guys. So
Yeah.
now there's even less of a reason for you to go up, right?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. Right. Look, this is what we should do if
oh
we bet
no,
on Dennis versus
no! I would rather cut my hair. This is not fair. You should drink these eggs on a daily basis.
So, but yeah. So if I lose,
Oh, yo, right now you're gonna.
no problem.
So we should do it like this, maybe. So then,
But
if
then
I,
you wanted to cut your hair anyways, then
yeah, so then we do it like this. If I lose, I have to drink 100 egg shake. If you lose, you have to cut your hair.
no, fuck it.
Man, look. Okay, but yeah, I would definitely not like to drink that. Like I draw.
So,
I'm
but
not.
you tried it
I
yesterday, right?
I tried it. It was so bad, and I even put a banana and milk in it, and it was just like I could just like feel the eggs, and like no, it was so bad, terrible.
How come could you feel the eggs?
Like like the I don't know what you like. I could just taste the eggs like in the back, like
But you blended it properly, right?
yeah. I gave it like a good amount of time in the blender, but
I think the milk is not
maybe
a good addition.
okay. So what would you
Somehow
add?
strengthens some bad taste. I feel like I
Maybe,
would
but
just
so what would you
add
then add?
water instead of milk if you want.
That just sounds even worse. Like
But
it
trust me,
really
it's
does.
better.
It
Trust me, it's better.
really sounds
Milk
even
is
worse.
worse because I tried them both, water and milk. Milk was worse. Water was
Yeah.
better.
I just can't imagine water being good. Like just think about it. Like you're just making like the egg more fluidy, right? Like I was thinking
But
like the milk will make it a bit more thick, like
no, you want to make it fluidy, like not so dense.
right. But the taste is still gonna be there. Water's just not gonna remove the taste.
So do you have any protein powder at home? Maybe add a small scoop
I
for
probably
taste.
do, but it's probably pretty old because I haven't used it for like 3 years.
Okay, so no, no.
But maybe it still works. I don't know. But yeah, fuck the eggs. Let's just move on. Um. So
If Devon wins, the one who said Dennis, wear the chicken costume. Dennis wins, one a clown costume.
a clown costume. No, Minda just has to cut his hair. This different options. Like just because this guy likes his hair too much. I don't know.
Dennis
How
cannot
do you?
have.
Where do you even get a chicken costume? Like,
Yeah, I don't.
like you have to go out and spend 200 krona. Like it's just better to cut your hair.
Just wait till the full card is on.
Oh yeah, so there's more matches coming. Yeah.
So, Minda, why do you choose to be more static and explosive? So, I just feel like statics will always be more efficient, especially if you are trying to be, or maybe especially if you have a build which doesn't easily gain much muscle. So, you can use a big frame. For example, I'm like a big frame, quite a skinny guy. I can use my big frame to lock it up and then be quite powerful. Meanwhile, being explosive is difficult for me because I need muscle for that, which I don't have. But then some other builds, maybe Mars. No, Mars is also static, right?
I'm not really. I'm very. I'm not. No.
But statics in armor sling is powerful. Like,
Yeah, I think it's just how you pull, right? Like, and how you train. Like, if you train a lot of table, you will be sitting a lot in the same position, right? If you do weights, you will be
yeah,
doing a lot of moving dynamically. So I think it just comes from how you train. If you did more weights, you would probably be more explosive. I think.
true, true, true.
So
So
maybe
you
that's
can
probably the
choose
way.
what to
Yeah,
develop, right?
I don't think any. Maybe some people are more, uh,
But yeah, some
more
people even like
lacking.
natural. You are,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fast twitch, slow
yeah.
twitch.
And you see it just like you see some guys, and even the club, like that, just naturally quick and explosive. But even then, I think if they start training like with weights and doing like those dynamic movements, they will get even more dangerous that those ways, right? Like,
Is that the same Brad Grundy who was just fighting here on the card? Must be,
could be.
right?
It
That's
must be.
that's his
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. That's the best technique.
Who do I think has the best technique?
I don't know. I have my pick for sure.
You do?
Easy pick.
Who is it?
Ongabayev easily. After he did that,
Hmm.
that did you see the move against Iraq, right? Like, doesn't even make sense how he did that. Like, it's just
Yeah,
so
okay, yeah, not
like.
bad.
Wait, let me find the clip and you'll.
No, I know it exactly. Yes, I remember.
Wait, yeah, have you seen the clip where they edited like like the woman calculating over it and stuff? Like, you seen it?
No.
No, yeah, I need to show you. I need to show you.
Okay,
It's
sure.
really good.
But also, I really like those brave hook techniques like Prudnik or even Daniel Prokopchuk. Just it's maybe not the smartest technique, but suddenly when you reach a very high power level over many years, suddenly that technique becomes so comfortable, same like
So who's your
you
pick?
can. So I would go for some, let's say, Daniel Prokopchuk. Very smart technique in many ways.
Okay. Wait, I think it's
And of
this one
course,
has
it's
the edge.
it might be difficult to replicate. You need to be strong for that. But then, as soon as you become strong, suddenly that technique is just so comfortable. You don't need to play that many games in the setup. You don't need anything. You are just stronger.
So
And
you
I
see,
like just. I like that. Just being
Right.
strong.
So you see technique as kind of being the guy with the best technique is the guy who can perform his move the best. Is that what you are kind of saying?
Some other techniques might be smarter than a simple hook. But of course, whatever Daniel is doing is not just a simple hook. I feel like he's just so efficient in having, like, he has a lot of static power.
Right.
So maybe that's what it is. Like, I like these static joint guys
Right.
just locking up, and
You like the guys who can sit for a long time, I guess,
yeah,
right?
I feel like
Yeah.
it's very efficient.
Okay, let me show you this.
Did you find
So
it?
good. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Wait.
That was it, right?
Yeah. Great. But yeah, so like this move is just, I don't know.
uh,
So interesting, right? Like I've never seen anyone do that before.
I have seen it. I have seen.
You've seen someone do that before?
Yeah,
Where?
many cases everywhere. Like, just sometimes people, you start to lose your wrist a little bit. It's better. It's a nice try to jump in.
Yeah, but he does it so quick, like it's in out, and he kind of
It was quick.
slides.
Yeah, it
He
was
kind of
quick.
and he
Yeah,
kind of slides after, right? Like he doesn't go straight back. He kind of slides. Like it just looks like so perfect, right? Like
yeah.
it's good. I don't know. I don't think anyone is more like, and he can pull like without his wrist. He can pull with his wrist and the hook. Like he has all the options and adjustments. Like I feel like
No, that's for sure a good pick.
yeah.
Super technical guy,
I
and
think a lot of
also
guys would say like Devon, or maybe John or something. But I feel like Ongabayev.
no,
I feel a lot of
Devon.
guys say Devon. I think a lot of guys would say Devon. But
Nah,
no, yeah, me neither. But I think
it's
Ongabayev.
hard to watch Devon's matches.
Yeah, but he is good. He can also hook and press and has a good
At
choke
least
roll. Right.
some
The
time
only thing
ago,
is
when he was younger, then that was of course beautiful. Yeah,
yeah.
but
So
then
that was a good question, though. Good question. Are there more interesting questions or?
somebody's saying that Batch doesn't have the inside game on the left, so
Mm,
maybe I'm assuming it's different on the right.
right. I guess that's what he's implying, right?
People are saying that I never tell them what I do for copying.
No,
Besides,
listen, guys. He doesn't even tell his clubmates. Like it's
no, come on, bullshit.
like
I am
look,
telling
like
everything.
you're starting to you're gonna like sell training programs. You don't even tell you're not even training me. Like what the fuck,
I'm telling you everything. You just don't want to listen.
man? You just say do some rubber bands and that's it.
I tell you a precise exercise, and you're
No,
saying
you
no.
no,
You're
you've
saying
never
no. I don't think it will work.
what? I never said that.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You're saying, no, it cannot be a good exercise.
What? Okay, now you're just coming up with stuff.
No, no, that's what you said.
Okay, but so he wants to know what you're doing for cup besides sparring.
It's complicated.
Yeah, see, look.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I just do sparring.
Yeah, and secret rubber bands.
Secret rubber band training.
Okay, next
But
question.
okay, I will. I'll keep answering some more training questions soon.
Yeah, you still owe that one guy who's been pestering you for like 4 months or something about the setup video. You need to just
Okay.
give this guy the video, like he's been asking for it
After
forever,
these
right?
worlds, I can really talk about a great setup because
Yeah,
I started using. I was forced into using a better setup, and then it worked.
right. Maybe we can do it after. Do you need someone to show something, or you can just do it by yourself?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I will
Because
think
then we
about
can
it. We'll
just do
see.
it after training someday or something.
Maybe.
Okay. Should we touch on
I
more
mean,
questions? I
why
mean,
does
I
nobody
can
like
say.
me? Marius, what do you think? Why does nobody like me?
Hmm. Good question. Good question. I don't know. I think now you should probably answer it first yourself, right? Like, So what do you think? Why does people dislike you?
I don't
Is it
know. I guess I'm just.
because you're a bit too cocky for your level, or
I
what
guess
is
I'm
it?
just too good for everyone. No, no, I'm joking.
So people hate you because you're good. You're too good.
Uh, you are not subscribed to Arm Wars, right?
Yes, I am. I am.
Are you? Did you see
Yeah.
that funny video they made just now?
For I think I'm 6 months now. 6 months in.
Did you see Georgi Tsvetkov?
I didn't watch it yet. No, I was at school today. So, but I saw.
Try
I
to
think
take a
I
quick
saw.
look. It's just 1 minute long.
I saw the head to head. You want to watch it now? Oh, but maybe we can't because
Um,
it's pretty. It's pretty. We can't
the
show it.
video
I
it's
think.
called yeah, but don't show it. Just
Okay, I'll watch
the
it for
video is
myself.
called Georgi Tsvetkov reveals the shocking truth about the biggest problem in arm wrestling today.
I see. It's this one 4 hours ago.
Yeah, take a look.
Okay, I'm watching now.
I'll just read some more comments. Low hand top roll versus posting. Low hand would probably win because it would drag more. So
Okay, what the fuck?
did you see it? Nice, right?
So you make guys want to change styles because what the fuck?
Yeah. Funny
Okay.
stuff. Funny stuff. So guys,
Yeah.
subscribe to Arm Wars if you want to see
Yeah, it's
all the
good.
fun. It's really like a lot of great content they are hiding under
Yeah,
membership.
and
But
it's not too expensive, right? Like $5 or something.
wait a second. James said you have my permission to show it.
So I should show it.
Okay, show it.
Wait, I need to find it again. Then 1 second. Here we go. Wait, let me see. Like this. Here we go.
So, Georgie, obviously you're known as a top roller,
Make it bigger.
arguably the best
Yeah, 1 second.
heavyweight top roller in the game. We see other purist top rollers. We've got one actually in the lightweight division of Arm Wars. What do you think about Mindaugas Terasaitis, for example? In terms, you're a specialist top roller. I guess you love this guy.
Wait, I love how serious he's looking at Neil when he's asking the question. It's like he already knows what he has to say, right? Like,
Neil is good at this already.
Is
Like,
an absolute cunt, and I think that he makes me want to be born a hooker, not a top roller.
here we go.
Yeah, that's usually what
We get that a lot.
do get that a lot.
We get that a lot.
You're getting that a lot. It's so funny.
although I haven't heard anybody say that before, but I guess there's a lot of guys that dislike you, right?
Oh, it's just
I
a
saw
nice
some-
joke. It's just a
I've
nice
seen a lot
joke.
of guys. I told you already, but I've seen a lot of guys say like in the comments, right? Like parasitis.
Yeah, right.
Like, I guess all this trash talking.
No, it's just
gets some haters, right?
and also armor stuff is just we were having
Oh,
some
yeah.
some fun.
Yeah.
Some
Of course. Hooker, yeah, true. Hooker is a tricky word.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would always say like a hook puller or something like that. I never
Yeah, you
never
need to
used
say hook puller. Yeah, exactly. Hook puller is way better.
Anyways, should we close the streamers? I feel like it was
Yeah, it's probably time, right? We spent now 20 minutes extra. So yeah,
yeah, but
it was
for
fun.
today it was nice. Thank you
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
company.
You too, yeah, you too. And
Also thank you everyone who was watching. Thank you for all the comments.
right. And
I'm
maybe
really quite enjoying it. I don't know about you, Mars, but I'm quite enjoying these streams.
yeah, it's fun.
Nice to talk about arm wrestling.
For sure. It's good fun. Also just to get some whatever. But yeah.
See you soon again, I guess.
Maybe in a couple of days, right? And then for sure next week.
Right. Yeah, I
for
guess I'm
everyone.
planning some camping trip this weekend, so
Okay, we'll see.
not sure
What
about this weekend,
how
but let's see.
yeah,
Maybe we can do
we'll
it.
figure it out. Maybe we'll figure something out. I think.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, see you later, guys. Ciao, ciao.
You guys.